my father, Tommy Lawlor, who's your great-grandfather, was in the British Army. He joined up in 1915 when he was 17 years of age, younger than Matthew is now. And he trained here in Ireland for 6 months, and then they went to England, and they left Liverpool in July of 1915 to go to Greece, to go to Turkey actually, to Gallipoli. And so they landed in Ireland just off the Gallipoli Peninsula, and they, on the 5th of August, they landed on Anzac Cove. Now they landed, this is the beach here in Anzac Cove, this is probably a mile and a half, 2 miles, and they were stationed here in this place here called Shrapnel Gully overnight, 5th of August 1915. And then on the second night that they were there, then they were taken out and they were brought up, and they were to attack then along through this gully here up to this place called the farm. And the ultimate aim of the assault was this place here called Chunnock Bear. This is a mountain about 900 feet high. Now they would have been one of about 5 battalions that belonged to the 29th Brigade of the 10th Irish Division. And the 10th Irish Division had actually landed at the same time about 5 miles north of here in Suvla Bay, a very well known area of landing in this campaign. Now they came along here anyway, and the assault on Gallipoli actually wasn't successful. They didn't get to do what they intended to do. The intention was that they would actually cut off, go from here across to the other side of the Gallipoli campaign, which wasn't very far, 10 or 15 miles, maybe 20 miles, and the intention was to cut off the Istanbul, so that the Turks would have to kind of, if you like, leave the war, get out of the war, and that didn't happen. So the main kind of offensive here would have been from the 15th of August up to the end of September, beginning of October. But by the 3rd of October, then my father's battalion was withdrawn, and they were sent to Serbia. They were sent first to Greece and then up to Serbia. Okay. And in his battalion, he belonged to the 6th Battalion, the Royal Irish Rifles. And after the 2 or 3 days fighting that they were involved in, they would have lost nearly 1,000 men. There were only 35, 36 people came out of that particular assault unscathed. And they were so badly kind of affected that they were put under the command of the commander of the Hampshire Regiment who were there. And he said that they were so kind of worn out that he decided that he would take them off the beach and put them just loading and unloading ships out in the bay. Now he himself then was killed the next day. Okay. So an awful lot of people were killed in the Gallipoli campaign. Okay?
Thank you, Liam.
Finish.
What, you're not in it now?
So these are all the different little parts here, kind of. They're kind of different places. Because all these places would have been camps. Australians would have been here before the 10th Irish Division. They would have been here from April 1915. And so all these places, they indicate the places and also some of the camps or stations that the soldiers would have been in at that time.
That is so
So by that time, so the Australians landed initially in April of 1915, and everybody was gone by the end of December, beginning of January 1916.
You didn't mention the Connacht Rangers.
Pardon?
You didn't mention the Connacht Rangers.
No, it didn't.